Street Fighter.
I love Street Fighter.
It took a basic thought of two guys fighting, but took it next level and gave them superhuman powers. And it was really everything you need in a video game. 8 guys from all over the world. They all have their own set of moves, stage, and theme music. And that's really what I think the world should be all about.
I feel like Street Fighter you can play throughout your whole life because your characters change as you mature, right? Like when I was younger, it was Blanca.
I hate anyone who ever picked Blanca. I hate him.
Because Blanca is just like the ultimate kid character, like, oh, I'm gonna shock you and scratch you and I'm a big scary monster.
Cheater. F***ing bites you. He can roll over the f***ing screen.
So until I was the age of like 14 and a half, I thought Brazilians were all big green crazy people that can electrocute you and
Hey, have you been to Brazil? They could be. I've never been.
I heard there was nothing but beautiful women with AIDS there.
I'm gonna stick to the big green people story.
You could always like tell a little something about people based on like who they play Street Fighter with. If they pick Sagat, it's saying bigger is better. If you play with the Honda, it says I solicit domestic combat in my Oriental restroom. If they pick Dalsum, it says I'm a cheap motherfucker. He breathes fire, he can teleport, and he has stretchy limbs.
Yoga up higher! Yoga up higher! Yoga up higher! Yoga up higher! Dude, don't you run out of breath? You just gotta fight!
What happened to my freaking car?
I like to pick Ryu, maybe because just like his name was almost mine, but Japanese-ified, so I just felt like a connection with him. Plus I did karate when I was a kid, but I had a red uniform. So you'd think I would go with Ken, but he kind of looked like a bitch. Ken was like a New Yorker. And you know, he's in front of a steamboat, and they're all just partying on the steamboat. Go get him, Owen Wilson. Because Ken looked like Owen Wilson. Or like Patrick Swayze in Point Break.
Yoga up higher! Text messaging, I think, should be like used when necessary, basically.
Well, what happened to the good old phone call? I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna give you a call. When's the last time you said that to somebody? I said that yesterday, and I ended up texting the guy.
I love text messaging. You get to conversate with somebody without actually having to conversate with somebody. So, what'd you do yesterday? Went out. You know what I mean? That just made the whole situation weird, whereas if you wait on a text, I was cooking rice and beans and arroz gandule.
I think the technology of having text is good. A lot of us can use it to our advantage, but the main problem I have with texting is the usage of it in public places. Anytime you're at like a bar and there's just like a girl who has her head down like this and she's just texting, and they always have really fierce, angry looks when they text.
And actually what's good about text messaging is since it's been invented, it gives guys who can actually talk to girls an advantage because they stand out. You know what I mean? A lot of guys aren't even comfortable like picking up the phone and calling people anymore, you know?
That's why I think we grew up at the right time, because like we had to learn without texting, with like actually calling people on their landlines. Yeah. And like if you wanted to talk to a girl back in like 7th grade, like you had to call her house phone. You had to go through her mom first, and you had to give a welcoming message that says, okay, yes, you can talk to my daughter.
It's also tricky because you have to make sure you can hear her mom hang up after, because it's always that weird thing where it's like, is your mom still on the line?
Also, you could be conversating with many different people at one different time. So I could have like my mom, I'm like, Mom, I need money. At the same time, have my girlfriend on the other line like, hey, send me a picture of your booty. You know what I mean? Do not mix those two up.
One, if you get a text that's just a question mark, like the Riddler, or anything that's like, how come you have not responded to me yet? And then your response is, I'm f***ing busy. And then you're the asshole. Don't ever use all caps with a girl. Don't do it. Because I'm like trying to tell a girl like, calm the f down. In lowercase, okay, maybe I will calm down. Now all caps, calm the f down. Oh my God, stop yelling at me. I'm like, we're texting. Kids are growing up these days with like the text message technology in their hand from the time they learn how to talk. So they're learning how to talk through text message. Not only do they mostly communicate through text, but they use abbreviations like a motherfucker. I don't know what WMD is. I don't know what WYD is. I don't know what
That's
WBU
a weapon
is.
of mass destruction. That's not even a text. This is an actual acronym. BTS. Just bring the squash. Trying to make sure to bring the squash.
Cast Entertainment. We bring the squash.
We bring the vegetables.
Sup?
Hey yo, I'm a squash and I'm a lady lover, and so text me about it. BTSP, bring your squash pussy. Oh wait, I did it wrong.